Hello, this is RV Vagabond Jerry, and after leaving Zions National Park heading east, I turned south on Highway 89, and it's not too far south of there that you get to the road that turns off to Coral Pink Sand Dune State Park. So I'm going to stay here for a couple days. Their campground here, they have spaces available, and they even have full hookups. So I'm going to have that pleasure for a couple days. So I'm going to show you around the park. And first let me show you the sign behind me and the map of where we are. If you come in just for the day, it's $10 per vehicle. And the camping is $25 for no hookups or $35 with hookups. And that includes the daily fee. So for 2 days I'm paying $70. And then here is the map showing where we are. Came through Zions that way, Highway 89, and then just right there comes down to the park here. And when I'm done here, I'm going to go to Kanab and then over here to the Lake Powell and Page, Arizona, down to the north rim of the Grand Canyon, and then back up here and over to St. George, get back on Interstate 15. Here's one of the hikes that they have, which starts out on a sidewalk going up there. Well, it's not really a hike, it's just a short walk to this structure right here, which actually has bleachers, so you can watch the dune buggies playing out there. Although there's not any now. Here's some info about the sand dunes. You can walk up onto the sand dunes if you like. This tells you why they're here. When you're through playing in the sand, you want to wash it off before you get into your motorhome. They have showers here. You have to pay to use the showers, although you can just turn them on. They work. But bring your own soap and towels. You're not going to get that. If you pay $10 for day use, they also want an extra $2 to shower. And here at the shower, they actually have a drink machine with Cokes and such. That's nice. They have two campgrounds, which they call the old and the new. This is the old campground that has water hookups only. Have a picnic table, which is nicely shaded, and a barbecue pit, which is for tents or RVs. And the new campground has the added feature of 20, 30, and 50 amp power boxes. And both campgrounds have a dump station and restroom shower buildings. They also have 5 campsites surrounding this huge covered picnic area here for large groups, with a nice view of the mountain cliffs over here. Let me zoom in further to that left side there. It's a low elevation here. I got here yesterday around noon, and I was surprised it didn't get terribly hot all day, and last night it got down to the low 60s, so that was nice. Here are the OHV rules if you need to know. I'm going to go a little ways out onto the sand dunes. There's that platform. Got a big tree here with some kind of a sign there. So this sign tells what it's all about. And if you've ever climbed up sand dunes, you know how difficult it is. You take 2 steps up and you fall 1 step back. So it's a very difficult hike. I'll see how far I can get. There's a couple and 2 kids. And they took a board with them. They rent sandboards here at the entrance to the park at the office. I'm down in a little bowl here, and here's a sign that tells about blowout in regards to these sand dunes. See all the footprints people have been. There's only somewhat of a trail here. You can pretty much go wherever you want, except they've got that wooden fence and like a gate here. So for some reason that's where they want you to enter, I guess. This is the largest mound, the one in the middle, and you can see just numerous footprints where people have gone up it. Now this other one to the right is almost as high, but I don't see any footprints. It has a lot more bushes and kind of looks a bit rocky from here. Can't tell for sure. For some reason, people like the one on the left better. You see the tracks here where people have taken dune buggies around it. Here's where they come out from the campground area. This seems a little odd. There's one rock here, about maybe a little over a foot wide. And this sand is so fine. Much better than sand I've seen on most beaches, I think. I think this is as far as I'm going to go. It is quite a workout climbing those sand dunes. And this is a very dramatic drop off right here.
Don't worry about him. Good girl!
He's got a lot of these small hairy mounds. There's a really dark red area here. I can't tell from my camera just what it is. I'm thinking it might be kind of rocky on that other hill there. Right here is a real steep drop off, and right behind me is where you saw that girl go down on a sandboard. Right here it kind of looks like the Sahara Desert. Got this family here playing in the sand. Well, they have decided to go up for the big one. That was really steep run down there on the board, but it's short. So they said they want to go up where they can get a much longer run on the sandboards. I think I figured out that this fence is actually a barrier for the dune buggies. So the dune buggies stay on the right side of the fence, and the left side is reserved for people to play in the sand. That must be it. Well, I've come back up to the bleachers here, and I see now that that family of 4 has made it to the top. Congratulations, folks. You're better than I am. There's a snow sled which they rent at the office that somebody just left there. That was there yesterday too. Somebody didn't return it, I guess. Well, folks, I'm sorry I didn't see any dune buggies. This is on a Thursday, so maybe the dune buggiers won't come out until the weekend. This is really a small sand dune area compared to some others around the country. A couple years ago, I went to the Great Sand Dunes National Monument in Colorado, and the sand dunes there are gigantic. Well, if you like sand dunes and you're in southwest Utah, you probably like it here for a day or two, especially if you like going out on dune buggies. There is a company here. I think it's a private company right here in the park that takes people out on dune buggy rides. So if you really want to do a dune buggy ride, you don't have your own, then these people will take you out either as a passenger or driving your own little dune buggy. Good day, folks.